Hello Ratbags, it's Jade Plays Games. The day that you thought might not come if you're a Pixark fan, Xbox One finally gets its update. If you don't know why it's such a big deal, Pixark launched in early access nearly 3 months ago now, and with it was a promise that they would be launching online servers very soon. In fact, that was April the 5th that they tweeted out, and it was the only tweet they've spoken about Xbox updates since then, saying they would be announcing Xbox servers the week after. So fast forward nearly 2 months later, I kid you not, 2 months later, and not an official single word from the developers on any social network asking or saying what would happen. The only bit of information we actually got, proof and actual from someone that worked at the company, was an email to me after I sent them a question asking, and they said 4 weeks ago that they were putting it through certification. So clearly that certification failed, and now they're finally adding the multiplayer. So, lots of you might be happy, but I swear the vast majority that I've seen will be saying that haven't even owned the game anymore. They've got a refund. Such was the poor response and people talking about Pixark, it kind of ruined it on Xbox. Not only that, it has died a death on PC as well. Most of the content creators have already moved on to stuff. If you are really excited about the update, I'm really glad. We're going to test it out though. I'm going to literally wait and pause the video, wait for this 2 gig update to be done, and then we'll take a look and see if the official servers have been added. There has been some small quality of life improvements as well. I do believe people were telling me that you can move around in the menus a little bit easier, and you can now chuck your pets. I will go over the patch notes if there are any while we wait for this to download. There has been a hell of a lot of updates for Pixark. Pretty much every week they've been receiving them on PC. It doesn't look like that's been the same for Xbox One. If you was hoping that maybe this update would have all the features from PC that have been fixed or added recently, you can think again. 2 new creatures have been added to the PC, the fawn lizard, which transmutes ore blocks into ores, and cave hyenas that do more bleeding damage. The figures for Pixark really are grim reading across PC even, where they have still been getting consistent updates. They've lost 90% of its player base. Now, most games like this do have a big fluctuation at the beginning, absolutely. And as you can see while I'm talking over this right now, I couldn't even launch Pixark. Let's try that one more time. What the flick? Okay, so while you're looking at the screen, I'm quickly showing you the Steam charts now. There are some issues. I've had 3 or 4 attempts now to load Pixark and there's been having some problems getting it to run. But here we are, we're on the screen now. Yeah, 14,000 players at its peak, and that was around, I'd say that was around about 4 or 5 days after launch. That was when it was its most highest. Now, like I said, it's normal for games to lose around 50 or 60% of its player base within only a few months of launch. That can happen, particularly with early access games. Sometimes not delivering enough, there's new games out. It's normal. What you normally find is there's a period of stability though, where it will go as a consistent spot. So you'd expect Pixark maybe to hover around the 4,000 to 5,000 mark, maybe even 6,000 players consistently. However, in the space of literally just 2 months, we are down to barely 1,000 players. To be fair, actually, it's about 1,300 to 1,500 players a day, but that is over 90% of your player base lost. In the space of just 2 months, that is incredibly bad news. It might really show that they probably bit off a bit too much more than they thought. Pixark is meant to be 80% complete, believe it or not. So, have they got room to make it work? Have they got room to take feedback from players? Definitely multiplayer will go a long way towards that. If they can get multiplayer running, it could go a massive way into helping the community better on Xbox, which has a lot more players playing it than PC, because there is a younger player base on Xbox that will be playing this, whereas PC is more for mature people and older people who still enjoy the game. I still enjoy the game, but statistically, more young kids are playing Pixark on an Xbox than they will be on a PC. But particularly on Xbox, if you can't even communicate to your fans and you absolutely lie to their faces, that is not a good look. So if I'm going a bit ranty, if you're wondering why, that is why. 2 months without any communication about what was happening with the Xbox One update, explicitly after them saying it was coming the week after. That's why the community is so salty at the moment. So anyway, there is meant to be official servers, so let's click on the Join Pixark, and apparently no sessions found. Now let's go to player hosted. So they've literally added the ability to find your friends' games. These are not official servers. These are player hosted, non-dedicated lobbies. I don't honestly believe it. The tweet, you can clearly see says it has official servers up. These aren't official servers. These are player servers. It says player hosted. If I click to official hosted, maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Wow, so there we go, guys. I literally just clicked on it again, and by the looking of the players, unless that's wrong, they've only just come online now. Now, bearing in mind the tweet was put out 11 hours ago. I've been out all day and I've literally just got home to make this video, and they've only just updated the servers now. I've seen loads of people complaining they can't actually get on to play anything, and they've only just added them. And how many servers have they got? 12. 12 servers. 12 servers for the whole Xbox network. If this wasn't a Pixark video where I understand a lot of my younger ratbags would be watching, I'd probably be losing my shizzle right now, honestly. That is crazy. Okay, we're going to join one of these and see what it's like when we join and see how it goes. Let's join a EU one. EU Fury, there we go. I'm not making this up, guys. I'm not literally, I've gotten to make the video. I was going to just show how big the update was, show you exactly how to join a video, maybe talk a bit of rubbish about, you know, how poor the developers are. But damn. Okay, so what happens normally is, with servers, I'm going to let you know in something, because over the years of following Ark, I've got to know the server providers quite well, which are Nitrado. Now, normally, servers get the go-ahead, and then they actually go and give the green light to the server providers. So it's the developers that have to sort stuff out. They have to have the code ready, they have to put the certification through, and once that's okay, they then get their people that run their servers, that own their servers, like Nitrado or, you know, some of the other ones like G-Portal for some other games, and it's up to them to turn it on. If there's a problem with servers, 9 times out of 10, I kid you not, 9 times out of 10, it will be with the development of the game. It will be the way the game is made, not the server provider. There are instances where servers go off, and there are instances where you can't get access to servers, but that's due to the maintenance and the way they are looked after by the people that make the game. The people that give servers over, like Nitrado and G-Portal, as far as I'm aware, they just rent out the boxes to the companies. They literally give people the equipment, the software to do it, and then it's up to the developer to sort and fix all this stuff. There can be outages that sometimes are the problem and the fault of Nitrado, particularly in a certain area, and you'll get tweets saying that a service outage has gone down, there will be no EU servers, or there'll be this list of servers not working. But many times, it's the way the game is made. It could be down to malicious people trolling, doing DDoS sort of attacks and stuff like that, but a lot of times it's just down to the game just being poorly optimised and poorly made. Let's see if we can join another one. Let's just keep joining. Do you ever watch one of them TV shows where you're waiting for something to go live and it goes wrong, and the TV presenter doesn't know what to do? He sits there smiling like an idiot, and then he starts trying to make up stuff just to fill the time and the gap. That's what I feel like right now. Pixark is so broke, it's untrue. I'm going to say this right now. I was hyped for this game. I was really excited. I was one of the first YouTubers to announce it. Go back a year ago, I was the only one that came out with that Pixark was being made first. I was one of the first ones to give you information about the trailers, about the content. I've still got some of the most watched videos for that kind of content on YouTube. I was excited when I play it. You go and watch my Let's Play and you'll see how excited I was and happy, because I loved Minecraft. I never got a chance to play modded Minecraft like dinosaurs and stuff like that. Mixing Ark and Minecraft together seemed like the perfect idea. I'll say this now, do not buy this game. Do not ever buy this game. It is going to take a substantial amount of effort by the developers to get me to change my mind, and for me to cover this game in any way, shape or form, positive way, because it is a pile of poo. I'm totally cool with early access games not running properly, not working properly. I'm totally cool with things not happening. If they had to delay servers even longer, servers aren't working, something was a problem, an issue, that's fine. But to not have any communication, to tweet stuff is working and then 11 hours later it's still not working, is absolute outrage. If you've been excited about playing this game, maybe you're thinking about trying it again, maybe you've got it downloaded and you just haven't touched it because you knew there was problems with it, don't bother. It is a pile of poo. I'm going to go out and back into it. Maybe it's just an issue with just seeing the menu for the first time. Let's try it one more time. It's 9:18 just to show the time. I feel like I'm you know, some sort of judge and executioner showing you the evidence, Your Honour, that this game is a pile of poo. I mean, the game, I like the game. I think the game's fun. It's still got work to do. There's lots of things. But god damn, it's just not worth your time. It may be worth its time when it's complete. Who knows? But with the way, this is the first test. This is the first real thing they've had to implement since they've launched 3 months ago. And they've failed miserably. Absolutely failed miserably. I'm flabbergasted, guys. Absolutely flabbergasted. I'm literally typing away on Twitter. I'm trying to get some answers. I've asked my people at the Trado if they know any information, what's going on. I've asked all the rat bags if they can get on. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just something in the EU. If there is a problem, that's fine. If they're saying there's a last minute problem, Microsoft had an update today when I jumped on. I don't know if when this update hit, maybe it's something to do with that. But for Christ's sake, get on Twitter and tell people. Maybe it's me. Maybe I've got to do something. I'm going to turn off my Xbox and I'll turn it back on. Let's try that. Okay, let's go back into it again. Let's try it again one more time. Come on, Pixar, work. Show me it's just an error for me. Honestly, I'm flabbergasted, guys. This was meant to be just a quick update video, and I'm bordering on having a massive rant. I'm really close to just losing my shit. I always support early access devs. I show so many early access games off on my channel. I try and get people behind early access games as much as possible because they need help most of the time. They need help with feedback and balancing it and getting things to work. But my god, when developers can't talk to you properly, when they outright lie and they can't keep you informed, they're not worth your time. They're just not. I'm done. I'm done with Pixark. That's it. No more Pixark. No more videos on this broken, poorly made, developed game. Poorly communicated game. It's not a poor game. It's just, it's poorly delivered. It's just a real shame. Really looking forward to this game. Maybe we'll come back when it's out of early access. Maybe they'll switch things around. Maybe they'll get some decent community team managers, because right now Pixark just isn't worth your time. So there we go. I'm Jade Plays Games. This has been a video to tell you don't buy Pixark. In the end, it's not worth your time. It's not worth waiting, thinking about a game. Yes, there's other games to play, but people were excited about this massively. People have been waiting for this update because they really enjoyed what they saw. I will just click on the host local. I'm presuming it's going to be just something you can do, host the game, yeah, so you can host a 4-player game. So it's not even 8 players, it's not even like the amount you can have an arc, you can only have 4 players on your world with a tether as well. That's pretty poor, that's pretty poor. I know this is working, obviously you can see it from there, the way they've got it, but god damn, like how hard is it? How hard is it to test something out before you decide to tell everyone that the servers are working? It honestly feels like the social media team are trying to do everything they can to make this game fail. It really does. You know what? I'm just gonna join some random kid who's set up his own little game. I mean, this is better than nothing if you're gonna have official servers. But the thing is, we've got official servers on PC. It is doable. You can have 70 players, as you can see. They've got all different types of servers on PC. You can rent them. I've got rentable servers at the moment that I'm doing with Frisonis. If you can do all that for PC, why can you not get it done for Xbox? And if there is a problem with it, why can you not just tell people there's a problem? Why is it this case of just absolute rubbish? Apparently I'm invincible as well. Oh, there we go. I did take some damage eventually. Well, there you go, guys. If you do want to play it, if you're interested in Pixark, I'm not even going to pretend. I can't sit here and do an update and say anything good about this. Whoopie-doo. You can now press L1 and R1, or LB and RB, to flick across. Okay, well, at least they've taken off the PC signs. The tutorial says it there as well. So it looks better. I'll give it that. The UI looks a bit better. It looks a bit cleaner at the bottom. You can tell what buttons are which now, and hopefully it does look like it's working. If I go down, can I move that to just another one? Yes, just about. Just a bit slow, but it is doing the job there. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. As far as I know, that's really the only additions. They've not even released any patch notes for this update. There's nothing. I've looked online massively. I've looked everywhere. There's loads of PC patch notes for the latest PC patch notes, but there is nothing for this. There was only something they released a couple of weeks ago that was saying that it would be the multiplayer stuff and the stuff that was going out, but honestly, it's not the same stuff. It's definitely not listed there either. So you let me know what you think. Obviously, you can tell I'm pissed off, but you let me know about Pixark. Do you care about official servers? Is it a deal breaker for you? If it hasn't been, you've been enjoying it, I totally understand and get that. Then, you know, you might be just wondering why I'm having this reaction. But for me, you know, it's just the way the development's gone, the way the team are talking about it. It's just not worth a game following. If a developer's going to treat a game and treat its audience like that, it's just not worth your time. Go and play Portal Knights. Portal Knights, amazing game, much better at the moment. You've got things like Dragon Quest Builders, bit of an older one, even older. Staxel on PC, great little, you know, farming block game. We can go and get lots of little things and little bits to your house and stuff like that. Or you know what? Just load up Minecraft. Go and play Minecraft. Apparently they've got some good mods. Maybe I should load up Minecraft. I am Jade Plays Games. I won't be doing any more Pixar. I really can't see me changing my mind. Maybe. If you guys think I should carry on doing Pixar, you let me know. And if you want to see some more stuff, go and check out their Twitter feed and see if they actually reply back to the tweets that I wrote earlier. And I'll see you guys later. I'm Jade Plays Games, giving you update information when updates work and when they don't work too.